शूकश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोधरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो विनायकः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः कालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डः सूत्रकर्णो हेरम्बः स्कन्दपूर्वजः शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये यस्य जगद्वक्त्राढ्या पारिषद्या परस्ततं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय अतुष्टकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे कृष्णद्वैपायनं व्यासं सर्वभूतहिते रतं वेदाब्जभास्करं वन्दे समाधिनिलयं मुनिम् गौतमस्य सहस्रनेत्राननपादबाहोः सहस्रनाम्नां स्तवनं प्रचस्थं निरुच्यते जन्मजरादिशान्त्यै. Now with the Bhagavan's grace, let us continue where we left off last time. Mahakramo, Mahakarma, Mahateja, Mahoragah, Mahakratur, Mahayajva, Mahayajno, Mahahavihi. Stavyaha, Stavapriya Stostram, Stutistota, Astutastota, Ranapriyaha. Purnaha, Purnayita Punyaha, Punyakirti Ranamayaha. Now, Stavyaha, Stavapriyaha, Stostram, Sutaha, Stota. Up to that point we came. Now, it's important to see in Slokam 72, the Slokam before this, Mahakramaha, Mahakarma, Mahateja, Mahauragaha, then Mahakratuhu, Mahayajva, Mahayajnaha, Mahavihi. Those four namas, Stavyaha, Stavapriyaha, Stotram, Sutaha, Stota. These five. They relate to, you can relate to, as we saw last time in Bhagavad Gita, Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, very important to understand this time. Everything we do has got five components. Okay? So that is beautifully describing. Ranapriyaha. Why Bhagavan is talking about Rana means war, battle. Priyaha, one who is desirous of that, who likes to engage in battle. This is not what we are taught. We are taught to be peaceful, right? Isn't it? So the thing comes, again personalizing this, Ranapriyaha, this is what's happening in my mind all the time. All the time there is a battle going on between good forces and not good forces, right? That battle is going on all the time. The one who likes to do it, it is happening because Bhagavan likes that battle. Why? Why does he like that battle? For my benefit. How so? Because engaging in that battle, then I win the battle, then I attain peace. I attain Bhagavan himself. Isn't it? So I cannot avoid the battle of the good and the bad within me, the tendencies I have, the 6 enemies I have. I also have 6 counter forces to overcome the enemies. So I need to engage in that battle. So I win the battle and enjoy peace. So it's a process. Ranapriyaha. In everything you will find there will be battle. Nothing wrong in that. As Bhagavan says, if you want to enter the pathway of bhakti and devotion, which all of us want to do, some of us want to do it more so than some others, that doesn't matter. Right? All of us want to do ultimately and fundamentally only love Bhagavan. That is our natural tendency. That is why all the creations in the world, in the prapancham, all the 8.4 million types of creations, including a speck of sand and a bird and a leaf that falls. Everything has a prayer. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Pratyoma Amritam Gamaya. Everything wants to go back home only. So the fundamental prayer is there. Right? So once I want to enter that, how to engage in that, even though it is latent, it is potent there. I have to bring it out. For that, I have to engage in some activities. And one of there are two activities I have to engage in. What? One is not to get involved in all the cruelties and the fights and the battles and the so-called unfairness and all that goes on in the world, not to get involved in those. That Bhagavan takes care. But instead, focus on what is constantly present. The second thing is, seek the company of the good and the godly. Those are the two things I have to do. So this Rana Priyaha, Bhagavan said Priyaha, one who likes this battle, simply means I have to engage in the battle, overcome my tamasic and rajasic tendencies, employ the sattvic tendencies, and learn to ignore, as the Hamsa bird does, learn to ignore what is not beneficial, hold on to what is beneficial, and traverse my path. That is Ranapriyaha. Okay? So we can see Bhagavan within each one of us. Instead of getting agitated and frustrated and worried and anxious, every time that happens, that is Bhagavan is doing the battle there. That is where the heat is generated. Let me hold on to him. Right? And every time a cruel action takes place, unfairness takes place, so much suffering is there. Instead of being anxious and worried about it or agitated about it, that's an opportunity for that Bhagavan has given me to serve, to share my love. Understand? That is the Pranapriya. Mahakramaha, Mahakarma, okay. So, Sathya Stavapriya Stotram, Stuta Stota, Pranapriya. Purnaha, Purayita, Punyaha, Punya Kirtihi, Anamayaha. Purnaha. Now, impossible to describe what Purnam is, right? Because Bhagavan is Purnam, and you all know the Upanishadic Slokam, so I won't, just remind you of the Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamadachyate, right? So that's a very important Slokam. What it means is that it is full, so if I take something from it, it still remains full. And what is taken out of it also remains full. And how is it possible, sir? Right? Because from young age onwards, the education that we are taught in school, right? Going to school, 2 + 2 = 4, and linear, looking at world in a linear way, right? In a rational way, and in an arithmetical way, right? So, and then all of a sudden we come to the Slokam, Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamadachyate Slok, because the mind cannot understand it. And correctly so, because it cannot be understood. Prema, love, is always full. Always. How can we? Just to give an example. The Upamanamgal are given just to illustrate, not necessarily to describe. When Bhagavan says Surya Kodi Samaprabha, that does not mean Bhagavan is 1 Kodi effulgence of the Surya. That's not what that means. It is beyond that, but gives an idea of so big, right? So that it is not an exact description, but pointing to. Like that, if you go to the ocean and take a cup of water from the sea and you drink it, okay? Or you take a drop from an ocean and then drink it. What do you see? Exactly. The essence is the same. Essence is nothing to do with quantity. Nothing to do with quantity, shape, form, nothing. So what is the, and that essence that, I mean, you don't even have to go to the sea. Now, if you, whatever you cook in the kitchen and you take it, whatever you like, whether it is cereal or bread, whatever you take, the taste that you have, the experience that you have of that, if you take a sweet that you take, the sweetness is something that is full. That experience you have had, it cannot be added to, it cannot be decreased. Of course, it cannot be described also. Isn't it? It has to be tasted. So, Bhagavan, the prema is exactly that. When I say Bhagavan's prema, that is different from the prema I am exhibiting. Simple reason. Bhagavan Swami's love is selfless. Selfless. Nothing like what we see in this world. Bhagavan's love is nothing like what we see in this world. It is so selfless. And with His grace, we all get a taste of it at least once in life. At least. We all, each one of us knows in our own life, there was a moment that always gives me tremendous peace and comfort and always full. I can relive that moment anytime I want. And regardless of when it happened, whenever I recall it and relive that, it is always full. It is never less, isn't it? And that touch is divine touch. Everything else always will decline. Okay? That Bhagavan's love, that is selfless meaning, literally living for and wanting to live for, and the inclination, the bent of mind is always for the welfare and well-being of others. Always. There's no exception to that. Always, at all times, in all places. It is always the welfare and well-being of others. So what happened to my welfare and well-being then? My God, what happened? Who's going to take care of me? Don't worry. You take care of, always look for the welfare and well-being for others. If you have that mindset, Bhagavan will take care of you. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. So He has promised that. So I need not worry about me. This is why the rishis of Bhishmacharya who has given us the Sahasranamam, they all lived for the welfare and well-being for others. Tremendous sacrifice. That is the goal. But I can take step in that, right? This essence that each one of us have that love, nothing but that. But we exhibit it in a selfish way. It is my son, though I care for it. The same thing happens to another boy, do I care for it that much? Simple a test you can put yourself. I can expand my heart. That Purnam, that is shining in a diluted way through me, through my selfishness. Okay, because the light, if I put a cloth around it, it doesn't shine, right? The light is still shining, but so my selfishness is hiding it, but still the light is shining. That is why you're able to see me. That entity, that prema, is Purnam only. A taste of that, a drop of that, one touch of that, one embrace of that is complete. It is beyond time. It is beyond place, beyond everything. If you close your eyes, if you take a deep breath slowly 3 times, the mind will resist. First time you will do it. The second time the mind will resist. Okay, third time, but you have to overcome that mind. You can. Then you will see, very simply speaking, that an envelope of peace will descend on you. Okay? What is that peace? That is what I'm living in. That peace, that Shantam is nothing but prema, love. That Purnam cannot be described, present all the time, okay? And just if I look to it and if I touch it, I get a taste of it. I'm very much present. Now looking at it scientifically and rationally, we think anything that is science says immediately we think it is true, right? That's the way we are taught. It's not really so. That understanding is different from knowledge. I mentioned to you. What you know in your heart and experience is what knowledge is, not what you understand to your brain. Because it's always full of doubts, isn't it? Now, if you look at it on an intellectual basis, I'm always looking for something, isn't it? Why? Because I am not Purnam. I am deficient. So I want to be full. That is my normal self. And that is nothing but prema. Nothing but love. This love is nothing to do with physical attraction. No. That is temporary. No. I'm talking of heart to heart. So that Purnam, that Bhagavan is very personal, not elsewhere, somewhere else. Very much I'm part of it, and that for me is part of me too. Right? Personalize it. So Purnaha, Purayita. Now, let us see what Sankara Bhagavad says. Purayita, Sankara Bhagavad says, one who not only grants and fulfills in a complete manner, not in a partial manner, but in a complete manner, total manner, all the things that you ask for. Purayita. Now, the interesting thing is, Swami, give me money. Okay, gives you money. And give me more money, it gives you more money. No, give me more. Fine, you get more and more and more and more. And then what's happening in the process? Just think. At some point you say, this is not what I want. So what Bhagavan does so beautifully, he himself says, Avatar Pasha himself says, Swami says very nicely, I give you what you want, so one day you will want what I have come to give. So I have to ask for the right thing, and I don't know what the right thing is. There's nothing wrong if I'm suffering from stomach pain to say, Swami, please cure this pain. Nothing wrong with it. He's the divine mother. Who else can we go? And yes, you'll cure the stomach pain also, right? But there is much more than physical illness that I'm suffering from, right? That I don't know that I'm suffering from that. I don't even know what that illness is, right? He knows. So once I ask for him, cure that illness, he will do that. That Purayita is the one who grants me that remains full. Understand? All the things I ask for, even though he gives everything I ask for, this is the problem. Better not to ask for anything from Bhagavan, because he will give. He will never say no. In Bhagavan's dictionary, the word no doesn't exist. It's only always yes. But the problem is, if I ask for something and he will give, but my lifetime is over and I'm gone, so I have to take another birth in order for that desire to be fulfilled. So do I want that? So, you have to start thinking intelligently. Why? Everything he gives, he knows how to take care. So what is there for me to ask? As I shared with you many times, and this will happen to each one of us, guaranteed. Okay? And which form it will happen, Bhagavan knows. But it will happen at least once. in life. That is, if Karunasara will do that. I say all of us are the same to him, there's no partiality. So it will happen. And the question is, what do you want? The question will come. How will you answer? You may be praying in a temple, you may be reading a book, whatever it may be, or if blessed enough, have interaction with Avatar Purusha himself, will ask you that question. What do you want? What will your answer be? So, and if you see all the bhaktas in Bhagavatam and all that, we've seen this, they all do tapas, Dhruva does tapas, and all so many other people, and Bhagavan comes there, and somebody does waits there, and Bhagavan says, okay, what do you want? What is their answer? Think. So, we have to train ourselves and be prepared for that moment. Because once the moment comes and gone, that Chanam, you don't know when it will come again. You don't know how many more births I have to take for that to happen. I don't know all that. So, what is the correct answer is, Swami, your Anugraham. That is all. I really don't know, only you know, Anugraham. That if I can keep on practicing that, only your Anugraham, nothing else I want. All the other things take care of by himself. Yes, I go through suffering. Yes, I'll be happy. All those things, yes, they keep on happening. Doesn't matter. But my pathway is peaceful and steady. But Purayita is the one who grants me on a personal basis what we call as contentment. Right? Once I see contentment, I get it. Once I'm contented, I'm peaceful. That does not mean I'm devoid of sufferings in the world. That will happen, but they don't bother me that much. Contented. So that's the first step. The Purayita, one who grants me that is complete. Purnam itself, one who grants me himself. Okay? So Purnaha, Purayita, Punya. Purnaha, Purayita, Punyaha. Now, we have this concept in our mind, and we've been taught Punyam and Sarva Papa Harai Namaha. We say that immediately there is Papam, there is sin, right? That is the way we are taught. And there is a reason for it. Why? Because there is a prescribed code of conduct and there is a prohibited code of conduct. Both are important. And I need to know what I must not do. I must also know what I must do. And I must do only what I must do. I must use my buddhi to say, I must not do this. So these are all living tools. Okay, so I am born, I have to follow. That's the difference between me and that animal. Very simply put. Right? Otherwise, I behave like an animal. I may be a human, but I behave like a human. So, having said that, then the question comes, what is punyam and what is pavam? Okay? So, here, punyaha, the Bhagavan is the embodiment, the sarupam of punyam. It doesn't mean he is not present in papam, he is present in pavam also, the same form, except, very important to see Bhagavan in everything. Punyam, as I've shared with you, as taught by Bhagavan Rama himself, right, to the rishis. What is Punyam, Swami? Punyam is any action and all action done in the company of Bhagavan. Thought, I may have a bad thought. Immediately I think of Bhagavan, what happens? That thought gets purified. Isn't it? By the same token, any thought, word and action not done in the company of Bhagavan is papam. I may be worshipping, I may be doing my prayer, but the mind is not in the company of, is not keeping the company of Bhagavan, it becomes papam and name. Isn't it? It's not what you do, but the company of Bhagavan. So that company, that is punyam. Punyaha, one who is the sarupam of punyam itself. Okay? Again, you go to Bhagavad Gita and learn, but Arjuna is being asked to engage in battle to kill his own relatives, elders, whom you have to respect. As the question himself asked, I'm supposed to revere them. You ask me to kill them. What is he taught there? Yeah, Bhagavan's command is something that I cannot disobey. There is no choice. You and I, trust me, we think, whether we do whatever we want. No, till I learn that lesson of I must obey Bhagavan's command. Till I learn that, I'll be fried through on a frying pan. All these things will happen. Then finally I go, yes or no. What do you want me to do? I listen. Then Karishe Vachanam Tava has to begin. I will do as you say. And he's not asking me to do many things. It's interesting. He's not asking me to become a CEO or become a housewife or a mother or go and do service. None of those things he asks me to do. There's only one thing he says. Only one thing. It's called Parasparam. That is what his nature is. Everything is Parasparam. You are there. Live for the benefit of others. Conduct yourself to live for the benefit of others. Parasparam, like Parahaparam, which means everything in the company of Bhagavan. So learn from the tree, learn from the sun, learn from all that. But this is all he wants me to do, nothing else. Everything else happens by itself. Right? So, coming back, so Purnaha, Purayita, Punyaha. So that form of living in the company of Bhagavan is Punyam. The moment I seek what is Punyam and I want to do only Punyam, what am I doing? I'm seeking the company of Bhagavan in the form of Punyam, isn't it? So, Purnaha, Purayita, Punyaha, Punya Kirtihi, Anamayaha. The Kirtihi means we say pugar, say reputation or fame and all that, right? But actually, in the whole Prapancham, in our life, who is to be reputed, revered, and worshipped? There's only one, not anything else. Even when I worship an elder, I am supposed to do that, right? I've been taught when you see an elder, you must worship, you must pay respect. Why? The elder is just a body, chronologically, for you as born before me, that's all. And the body is going to go away and I'm going to go away. But what is happening there is the respect to that Atma, to that it is everything is a pointer to that Bhagavan. The only entity, the only thing that is worshipable and must be worshipped is Bhagavan only. Whether I'm reciting Veda Mantram or whether I'm doing Abhivadi or Puja Room I'm doing, whatever I'm doing, it is a Bhagavan that I'm worshipping. Kirtihi. Now, if I have that mentality, it's the same thing. It doesn't have to be an elder. I see another human being, I say Namaste. When I say Namaste mechanic, instead of that, if I worship the Bhagavan in that, from my Hridayam to that Hridayam, what happens? The experience is different, isn't it? Instead of being mechanically. And same thing is not only elders, but every human being, even a child, everybody, when this is personally we can experience it. The moment I respect love, seriously, and I refuse to surrender to that love, so I'm selfish, I'm behaving in all the ways. Suppose I'm really loving to that person, and I respect and love that person, what happens? What is the experience I have? Very peaceful, very happy. No, not only me. The other person is also happy and peaceful. And what happens to the atmosphere? What happens to even that Kshanam, I'm touching divinity. That worshipable Kirti gives me now Punya Kirti. At that moment, okay, suppose I speak a cruel word to you. Words can be very cruel. In front of a bodily harm, a word, say something, my God, stays with you forever. So, isn't it? A cruel word. What is the easiest way to eliminate it? Come and give you a big, loving hug. Immediately. Now, as I tell my children, people are prone to fighting, and that happens due to selfishness. We are not there like Kanchi Paramacharya and all. So let us be where we are. So we are on the journey together. So what should I do? Okay. Two people fight. I fight with you. I know I'm right. And you see you are right. Oh, all this is take place. Doesn't matter. Even if I happen to be right at that particular moment and you are completely wrong, I still go and give you a big loving hug. See what happens. Loving hug. Then I expand my heart. I'm touching Bhagavan. What is preventing me from surrendering to that love? Let's think. Love is present. And it says, come to me all the time. But I refuse to go. Suppose I take the step and, no, I'm going to be loving to that person. That means I'm surrendering to love. See what happens. Punya Kirti, that is an act of punyam. It is in the company of love, worshipable, peace, Sankam. Everybody is happy. Next moment I may become my normal self. Doesn't matter. I have to practice this. So the Kshanam I have to become a minute to an hour. Then it become a 24 hours. That Bhagavan will take care. Once I start in the path of being loving, I'll become more and more loving only. So that path I have to start. The Punya Kirti, he can experience Bhagavan personally like that. Purnaha Purayata Punyaha Punya Kirti Anamayaha. You see, very important. Anamaya means without any disease, without any illness. What a beautiful thing. Why? See, how Vishnuacharya is giving us all this. Everything is connected. It is all different aspects, different Shakti of the same prema, same Shakti that is there. The different aspects of the Shakti is manifesting, is shining. That's all it is. And we have spoken about this many times. Okay, it is not different things. Same thing, but different Shakti. Like you have one bulb here, another one appearing different way. And it is like this. Bhagavan is appearing in different ways. Now here, if I do Punya Kirtihi, if I just give this one simple act of loving hug or a loving kind word, and if I really say, oh, I'm really sorry I hurt you, I didn't mean to, even though I may be right, other person may be wrong. As I learned from one young lady beautifully, it is more important to be kind than being right. It is so important. And so if I do that, what happens? Okay, what is the other aspect of Bhagavan that manifests itself immediately? All our physical, let us start with physical illnesses first. All our physical illnesses are generated only in the mind. Every single illness is generated in the mind only. First thing that we have to understand. First thing, we have to look into that statement, question it, and explore it, and finally, yes, be truly convinced of that. Why did the rishis live so long? Even one of the young friends went to Kailash Manasarovar a few years ago, and he saw a rishi who had been there for 1,000 years. How is it possible? The mind is pure, the body continues to live. The mind is so full of dirt out of selfishness, desires, right? Cruelty, jealousy, all these things, everything causes illness. Everything. We all know, simple scientifically, when you're angry, what happens to your blood? Blood actually thins. What happens to various body organs? That is why correctly it is called mad, getting mad. In English is a beautiful word. You're really mad. When I'm angry, I'm really mad. It happens. Physiologically, biologically, it affects. So illnesses come. Just as the example I gave. Now, on the other hand, if I'm full of love only, I'm shantam, I'm peaceful all the time. Everything is good, no illness, physically. So, at least take that statement, whether you agree with it or not, that you have to reflect on it and you have to explore it for yourself. But that is a true statement, what I just gave you. Then, the moment we say illness, we immediately think of only physical illness. How many of us think of mental illness? Why? Because we are attached to the body all the time. The mind is focused only on the body, not on itself. Right? So, then I must move away from this and look at what my real illness is, which is mental illness. From there comes psychological problems. From there comes emotional problems and physical problems. So what is the mental illness? That anameha means one without illness, no disease. Selfishness is a mental illness, to simply put. Not ahankara. Selfishness. And because ahankaram is the final stage to merge. No, that is another thing. Let us not go there. So the more selfish I am, guaranteed the more illness I will have. Doesn't matter, I may be the richest person in the world. But if I don't want to share things, guaranteed you that. So how to cure it? The place where selfishness is absent is selflessness. We call it in English as selflessness. That is Bhagavan. That is nothing but prema. So the dosage of prema is the cure for this. That is anamaya, to lead our life. Understand? So I can grab it. No, I don't even know what selflessness is. Honestly, I don't know. I just use the word. But have I experienced it? Of course. Each one of us has experienced it. Guaranteed. See, now that selflessness that we experience, whether as mothers or there when giving birth, or how you deal with a child in your womb, or a person that you love very much, these are all, there is an aspect of that selfless love that we do experience. Okay? Then, at some point or another in life, in the most unexpected way, each one of us would have experienced, if not will experience, before we leave this body, this yearning for Bhagavan, yearning for this myself. And that yearning will be so full and complete, we will cry. A teardrop will come from my eyes. Right? It will be a personal experience it will be. Nobody else will know about it. It can happen in a temple, it can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter. It can happen lying down on a bed in a hospital bed. I don't know. But it will happen. Because that is my true home. And when I yearn for that I cannot stand this separation, and I cry. That is that selfless love. Okay? We all will experience it. This is not academic thing, this is not theory, this is the truth. So this anamaya is that selfless love, where there is no illness at all. Okay? Putting in our English word, we say lack of illness, no illness, anamaya. And actually there is a Vedic prayer that we all say that says, let the all worlds be without any illness. Let me perceive the world as without illness. So the problem lies in with my perception, with my cognition, not with the world. World is perfect. If you agree, now using Tarkasastram, if you agree, logic, that whole prapancham is Bhagavan is the creator, so Brahma is the creator, whatever name you say, it's not created by human being, we all know that. So we say, oh, God has created that. Okay. We all say that. Then second is God is perfect. So whatever God has created has to be perfect. The world is perfect. Swami himself says there's nothing wrong with the world. It's my perception. It is that if I'm wearing jaundiced glass, everything looks yellow. Right? So that anamaya is the place of no illness. So I must develop myself, my vision correspondingly. Okay? And Om Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.